so I can do that. There's no way.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of House of Sports podcast. I'm your host, Wayne. I'm here with my guys, Joe, DL, and Chubbs. In this episode, we're talking about the top 20 pass rushers going into 2023, giving our NFC South predictions, as well as talking some more. Talking about some injuries, talking about training camp, some training camps coming up. Shout out to all the Jaguars fans. I will be in the building August 5th at the Jaguars practice, so next Friday or next Saturday. Hope to see everybody there. Yeah, man. Welcome to another episode of House of Sports, man. Make sure you guys follow us on all our social media platforms at hdsportspod, and then join the Discord in the link below. Yeah, boys, got anything I want to say to the people before we go ahead and get started? All right, man. We start off.
Oh, go ahead.
All right, go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, I'm about to say, I'm gonna see everybody at the Steelers training camp, and see y'all at the Eagles training camp as well. So that's coming up soon. So I'll see y'all next month.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be good. I gotta figure out the Bucks. I think the Bucks are gonna be there August 14th. So, some good things going on, man. But all right, let's go ahead and get into the episode, man. First things first, we are going to rank the top 20 pass rushers in the NFL.
Oh, hold on,
Joey.
Steelers training camp already started? Shit.
Yeah, it started.
No, it starts on 27. That's all
right. All right, Joe. We're gonna start it off. You said I was number one, right? What was the order again?
Is you, DL, Chubbs, then me.
People are not gonna like this, but I'm gonna put a rookie in there just to start. Look at Chubbs' face, man.
I hate when you do this.
Why can I not put a rookie?
Because no rookie is gonna start off rip top 20 in his position. They gotta earn that. That's the only thing I don't like.
Michael Parsons did it.
Sauce did it.
He had to do shit first.
Parsons did it.
So I'm saying before the season started, I'm calling that this guys would do it. This guy
Joey Bosa did it. Nick Bosa did it.
Like, why can I project? This is all about projecting, and I'm not gonna let you push me this way. I'm still going with Will Anderson Jr.
He's tough. I said that.
No, the only reason why I'm doing this is because this thing is based off going into the year, not end of the year.
The predictions are. This is my prediction. So by the end of time the season ends, this is where I think will be where it. This is where
Will Anderson did not make my list.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
I got you. Who you got at 19, DL?
Shit, I thought you was gonna say Jalen Carter.
No, you're not. No,
that's a deep tackle, man.
We said pass rusher.
So the interior.
That's what I asked. That's so just rushers or
edges.
The
ends, edges.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Jalen Carter will be in the.
That kind of dang. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around now.
Will Anderson gonna fuck up my list.
I mean, it's the list is we already know the list is gonna be messed up. I mean, everybody has a different list. So
let's go at 19. Chase.
Stop.
Chase. He didn't make my list.
Chase Young.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Chubbs.
At 18, we got 18.
At 18, I got his teammate who's better than him, Montez Sweat.
At 18, you had Montez Sweat.
All right. Joseph.
17, I got Sam Hubbard. Cincinnati.
He ain't make my list.
16, I got DeMarcus Lawrence.
All right. Chubbs. Damn, bro, he not about to make this list instantly so bad.
At 15, I got Jalen Phillips.
Jalen who?
Phillips.
Dolphins, Jalen Phillips.
Oh, okay. I had him lower, but
smooth.
This is 14.
Yeah.
Let's go Aiden.
That's crazy.
He ain't make my list either.
He should have been lower.
Yeah, there's some people that should be lower. It's not gonna name on the list
Yeah,
anymore.
that should have been lower. Yes. Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Damn, we're at 13.
You got Aiden at
already?
14. That's crazy.
He should be like 18, 19.
No,
He's not
there's so
even-
many.
he's not even
He's
top
not
20
better
for-
than. Yeah, he's
He's
not
like
better
top
than
20 for me.
But this is gonna be.
We're gonna talk about this
this
at
was.
the end.
I thought this was by the end of the year. Like that's what I
No.
thought.
I don't think he's gonna be by the end of the year top 20 anyway.
He was nice last year as a rookie.
I don't know, Joe. Sam Hubbard, I don't think he should be on this list either. His other teammates should be on this list.
I would rather switch him with Trey Hendrickson, who's on his team.
Yeah,
in my
Bro,
opinion.
Bro, y'all sleep on Sam Hubbard, bro. Y'all really.
He's not
forget.
top 20 though.
He is.
No, he's not.
He's,
Yes,
he's
he
not
is.
the best pass rusher on his team.
Bro, to y'all, but he really
No,
is.
to everybody.
No, Joey, he's not.
Trey
Trey
but that doesn't mean they both can't be on this list.
No. But yeah, but now we're gonna.
Nigga, you would put Will Anderson on here. That's what you're talking about. Sam Hubbard has actually balled. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Bald?
He has. All right. You know what?
game
I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna prove my case later.
Go. 12. That's on me again.
Sam Hubbard had 6.5 sacks last year.
It's not all about the sacks, Joe.
Joey's literally chatting right now.
It's not all about the sacks, bro. It's about pressures. It's all about other things that you do as an edge rusher.
I'm gonna
It's
go.
not
I
just
got Trey
sacks, bro.
Hendrickson at 12, and at 13.
That's too
I'm
high
gonna
for
go
him.
Khalil Mack at 12.
And the crazy thing
This
is,
is
I had
nasty,
Hubbard at 17, and I have at 15 as Trey Henderson. So they're not that far from each other. I have both of them top 20.
Trey Henderson is way better than Sam Hubbard, Joey.
All right, bro. Whatever you guys say.
I'm about to skip some people.
Chubbs, why you mad at Trey Henderson? He's too high to you?
It's too high. I have him at 16.
I have him at 15.
DL, it's on you. 11. We can make some adjustments to the list. Every list that we went over before I release the graphic, I'm going to come back to us.
Motherfucker put Montez Sweat on here. This nigga talking about Sam Hubbard. Like, out of here.
Montez Sweat was
bro.
my 19th. You put
Alright,
Chase Young, who
Von,
might not even get a lot of
Chase
bump.
Young, Von Miller. Let's go Von Miller at 12.
Well, that's 11, man. I don't hate that. I don't hate it. All right. 10.
Oh, is that me?
Yeah.
I don't want to put this guy top 10, but Zadarius Smith.
No, Chubbs. Oh, my God.
It's either him or Daniel Hunter.
I'm fine with Dan. We can talk about it afterwards. I've been much rather Daniel Hunter.
I would love to have Shaq Barrett on this list, but people decided to put other people's names
I thought he
towards
was
the end
gonna
of
be
top
a
20.
10. I thought Shaq was gonna be top 10.
Shaq, nah.
Shaq is not top 10.
No, Shaq is not top 10.
So he's not here at all.
Rashawn Gary should be on this list, but
Yeah, a lot of people should be on this list.
Rashawn Gary's going to make this list.
He's not top 10.
If you put him anywhere top 10, he's not should be. He shouldn't be there.
He's not top 10.
Rashawn Gary's not top 10?
No.
What? All right,
No.
all right, let's go.
He's not.
Because I want to. Okay, go ahead.
At 9, is my turn?
Mhm.
No, yeah, he's not top 10. He's all right.
9, I got Brian Burns.
I like that. I have him at 9 too.
It's a great pickup. 8, we got 8.
It's between these two guys, but this guy's kind of old, but I'm gonna still put him there. Matthew Judon.
He in my top 5.
He could be lower, but I like that he's on there. I say don't skip my man's, bro.
Chubbs.
At 7, I got Mad Max.
That's crazy.
Damn.
How's that crazy?
I mean, I'm not mad at that though.
Crazy.
That's
How's
like
that
one
crazy,
off.
Wayne?
That's one off.
That's
for me.
crazy.
One off for me.
Wayne, how is that crazy?
That's crazy.
It's not.
Do you
I don't
see
think
who's
it's crazy.
left?
In facts,
crazy.
that's what I'm saying. Who's left is like, bro,
Right,
you have
go
no
six.
room.
Six.
Yeah.
6 should be the guy that could be swapped with this one.
Yeah, I agree, Chubbs. I already know
He's
who
from
should be here.
NFC East.
NFC East? No, I got AFC over here. All right.
Nah, he's NFC East.
Go ahead, DL.
That's crazy. You're Chubbs.
No, it's not crazy. My top 5 is solidified.
That's crazier.
Oh,
You're
man.
not putting it that's crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, it's only one answer you can put in.
It's not because it's a lot of people whose names are still missing.
If
In
you
the top six?
feel like we passed their number, don't say their name.
Yeah, that's true.
Like
That was my rule.
all right.
Because Josh Allen not being on here is crazy.
All right.
Josh Allen was my 20th.
I'm gonna go Joey Bosa.
Yeah, I think Max Crosby is way better than Joey Bosa.
that's what exactly, Chubbs. I agree. I agree with that part. I don't think Josh Allen should be on this list either way.
You're asleep. Josh Allen is nice.
Josh Allen's over Sam Hubbard. Just saying.
He's definitely over Sam Hubbard. 100%.
I really sleep on Sam. All right, watch.
Yeah,
All right, that's all I say. Wayne got Will
understand.
Anderson on here, so he's gonna have a great year. I can't say the same thing either, bro. Okay. All right, but all right.
No, you can't. You can't say the same thing.
Hubbard not turning no heads.
This is where I would have put Max Crosby. Me. But that's already.
Who's up?
It's me again. It's me again. Time to make some people in Cleveland mad.
That's crazy. Oh my god.
Number 4?
Wayne's so nasty.
Nick's at 3.
Wayne does that shit on purpose.
Yeah, he does.
Number 4? Yeah.
We had number 3.
Nick.
Yeah.
It has to be Nick Bosa, bro.
Nick
Like,
Bosa, bro. Oh,
I ain't doing it.
Bro.
I'm next, right?
Yeah, put him.
TJ Watt.
And then Michael Parsons would be number 1, bro.
Hold on, why am I being nasty?
Miles
Garrett is the best.
Miles Garrett is better than all these niggas. What the fuck are you
Miles
talking
Garrett's
about?
number 1.
Miles Garrett is better than Nick Bosa and
Miles Garrett is number 1.
Miles Garrett.
Yes.
It's a debate for time.
Miles Garrett
He's definitely not 4. All right, regardless, he's definitely not 4.
He's not 4. He's better than.
He's definitely not 4.
You niggas is telling me Micah's
not 4.
Y'all telling me Mike about to play edge all year long and hyping him, talking about he might break the sack record. You two in the middle told me that the past 2 weeks ago.
I didn't say Michael Parsons was going to break the record.
So to my point, Wayne.
So y'all was hyping him up. Only thing I would have just I
hate doing these top 20s.
I would have put Micah at 3. That's all I would have done. But for y'all to sit here and tell me Miles Garrett is better than Nick Bosa and TJ Watt, it's freaking crazy.
Yo,
going
crazy.
into this season,
yes.
If
you don't think so, bro. You're crazy.
I do not. I don't.
Okay, no, you don't.
I don't.
And we all have
he doesn't have.
opinions.
He doesn't
like
have.
I don't like Miles Garrett at 4.
His impact is not the same as those other two. So to me, it's not. It's not.
All right,
it's not.
When
those other two are playing, aren't playing, their team literally loses.
Well,
his team loses with or without him.
You can't tell because it's the Browns. The Browns suck. So you can't tell when he's on when he's on there. So, but you act like his presence isn't known. His presence is known.
Miles Garrett moves around too and still ends up with 16 sacks a
I'm
year.
fine with
It's
him being
ridiculous.
top 3.
You put him at 4.
I was going off the hype y'all gave Michael Parsons. That's what I was going.
Michael Parsons.
What?
Is 2. Michael Parsons is 2 to me.
That was a hype.
I got
Michael Parsons better than TJ too.
I think Michael Parsons gonna have a better year. This is why we're going. That's what we're talking about, right? That's
See,
what
Wayne,
we're
you
talking about,
gotta stop doing this because you're on the
because-
fence right now because you're getting mad at people for saying stuff that's gonna happen after the year and you're putting Will Henderson in it.
Right. I'm
Wait,
thinking
no, wait,
Miles Garrett's gonna have a better year. Go ahead, Chubbs. Kill him.
When we started this whole top 20 thing, the very first top 20, your words out of your mouth were going into the year was the rankings, not after the year. Going into the year. So stop getting mad at people for putting certain things. Okay.
Regardless.
You're the only one that keeps putting rookies in that fuck up the whole list.
The same. We could take. All right. This is what I'm doing. I'm gonna take Will Anderson out. Josh Allen. No. I'm gonna be nasty. Alex Highsmith.
What about Robert Quinn, bro? We ain't talking about Robert Quinn.
No, Robert Quinn hasn't done anything all last year.
So, all right, I put Alex Highsmith.
Bro, Alex Highsmith in the top 20, bro.
Quinn's not even on the team no more.
All the names that we're missing, you put Alex Highsmith in the top 20.
Bro, we missing Josh Allen, Shaq Barrett,
like
Sean Gary, Daniel Hunter.
Joey, what's wrong with putting Alex Highsmith at number 20?
All the names we're missing.
Chubbs, you're gonna put him. Alex Highsmith at 20.
Out of all the names you're missing, you're gonna put him. How many? Yes. Yeah. So he's not. So Shaquille Barrett's not better.
So should I be real? Better? Should I be real nasty and be like, how do I know TJ Watt's gonna be healthy this year?
Because he came back healthy.
He got 5.5 sacks last year. Kept coming back. He didn't. How do I know he's gonna have a whole year?
You can say that.
So really, we don't know he should be on this list.
That makes no sense because
we don't know if he's going to be healthy, right?
We didn't do that for anybody else.
But I'm saying Highsmith's production came from TJ Watt being hurt.
That's incorrect.
That's not incorrect.
That is very incorrect, Chubbs.
Okay. You proved me wrong. Find me the games where
Highsmith had majority
find
of his tackles.
me the games
Highsmith
where they both were on the field.
Tackles. Okay, all right, I get you.
And then when he wasn't on the field.
You want me to start with the Bengals game?
No, we're not doing this today. We're gonna do it. We're gonna just Friday.
No. We're gonna do this now.
I don't got time for that.
Research. I'm a Steelers fan. I can tell you the majority of production came when actually TJ Watt was playing.
Okay, so I'm gonna start naming some names. Alex Highsmith's better than Shaq Barrett.
No, but I would take Chase Young and
is Highsmith better than Josh Allen?
I think is he better than Josh Allen?
Mm-hmm.
I think that they can have on par.
Is he better than Rashawn Gary?
He had more sacks than him.
Is he better than Daniel Hunter?
They actually have the same amount of career sacks. So yeah, I would say they're on par actually.
Is he better than Daniel Hunter?
Daniel Hunter? No, I don't think he's better than Daniel Hunter. But I'm not the one who did not put Daniel Hunter on the list.
Okay.
I would take Sam Hubbard, Montez Swift.
Well,
and,
yo.
Chase
So
Young.
I want to. So is DeMarcus Lawrence? Is he good where he's supposed to be?
I think he should be 19.
He should be 19.
Or not on the list.
If DeMarcus Lawrence should be 19, Sam Hubbard should be 20. Similar stats, more sacks, and he had more QB hits and more QB pressures. Sam Hubbard.
You didn't let me.
No. Wait.
I said 19 or off the list.
19. If 19, you should say 20 and then off the list because there's one more person.
20 then off the list.
All right. See, now you want to change it up, but they pretty much the same. They're pretty much the same. You got the
I think him at 16 was crazy too, and I think Jalen Phillips being that high is crazy too.
I think Jalen Phillips is too high. Jalen Phillips is too high to me. I had him lower, but I wouldn't have Alex Highsmith there.
For y'all to really just sit here and say definitively Myles Garrett is better than Nick Bosa, to me is crazy.
I think he is.
Bro, every list he's top 2.
I think he is. I think he
is.
Bro, Myles Garrett is like the pinnacle of pass rushers right now.
Like, are we talking strictly off stats? Matthew Judon should be in top 5.
He's on the list. Let's give him that. But
if we're going off.
He's on the list. Let's give him that. All right, but other than that,
we're going off his stats because he was up there for sack leader for majority of the year last year.
Oh, Matthew Judon.
You're right.
Yeah. But Sam Hubbard should not. These two. This right here.
Nah, DeMarcus Lawrence is a top 20 pass rusher in the league.
Why is he? Why?
Well, if DeMarcus Lawrence is top 20, then Sam Hubbard is the top 20.
He's literally on the
decline.
Doing the same thing. Literally on the decline. Literally on the decline.
They're doing the same thing, bro. They're doing the same thing.
Like his stats have gotten worse year by year.
Wait, why Chase Young should be on there? Because he hasn't played.
We don't know he's gonna be on his team.
See, this is the problem with doing this because if this is based off what we think is going to happen in the year, Chase Young could have a great year. But if we're doing it heading into the year, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, I thought we was doing it based off of after the season who will be.
That's all I've
After
been doing.
Which we shouldn't be
going
doing.
in,
This is
Sam
off
Hubbard,
season.
I stand on
It's
it.
a prediction. Don't you
Yeah,
predict? don't
predicting
you
going
predict
into the year.
Oh my God. We predicted.
Hi.
Yeah. We predict who's gonna win MVP, right?
To be honest, I think Khalil Mack is really high because he had a bad year with Joey Bosa right across from him.
I just said I think he hasn't bounced back yet. But
Yeah,
this is our worst list. This is our worst list.
I think Hutchinson's gonna have a sophomore slump for some reason.
I think the top 10 is fine, other than Myles Garrett.
What's wrong with him being at 4? Bro?
Other than Myles Garrett being at 4,
So what number should Myles Garrett be?
1 or 2.
I would be
No.
okay with 1
I
or 2.
agree. One, I have him at 1.
I got my 1.
2
and 2.
or 3?
So who's gonna be 1 if you have him at 2?
You already knew he's gonna put at 1.
You gonna put Mike
I'll
at
probably
2? I mean, at
no,
1.
no. I'm not putting Micah at 1. I think Micah could be 3 or 4.
You know, you can put TJ
So
at 1.
TJ at 1.
No, I'm not gonna
Of
put
course.
TJ at 1
So
either.
who's the one?
It should
Nick?
be-
Who is
it should
1?
be- Bro,
I'm
it should be
putting Nick
Miles.
Bosa at 1.
It should be Miles. No.
What's wrong? I'm talking about why we would not put why are y'all trying Nick Bosa?
We're not trying.
I'm
is
not trying Nick
crazy.
Bosa. I'm not trying Nick Bosa. I think
Miles
Nick Bosa
Garrett can
is-
do more, though.
I think Nick Bosa is
What can
good
he
at
do more
2
than Nick
or
Bosa?
3.
He can move
2 or 3.
inside and still be effective.
Nick Bosa is 2 or 3.
So can
That's-
Nick, but he doesn't need to do that because he has dogs on his team.
No, Nick
Point-
Bosa's not going
point exactly.
inside and being that effective.
He could play the 3 tech and be super effective, Chubbs. What are we
I
talking
don't
about?
think so.
But listen, I think these guys are.
I've
very
never seen
close.
him do it. I've seen
I
Miles
think these
Garrett
guys
do
are
it.
very
Because
close.
he has good defensive tackles. He doesn't
But-
need to do that. Why the fuck would
I think
Miles
these
Garrett's
guys,
had good defensive
look,
tackles.
Hold on. Listen, hold on.
on the
I-
level of
elite.
Joey Bosa?
Not
on the
elite,
level of Nick
but they're
Bosa's-
good. They're not trash.
On the level of Nick Bosa's D tackles.
Nick Bosa's D tackles have been who named Buckner's not there anymore, so I can't say
He
Buckner.
had Buckner, he had Armstead, and now he has Hargrave.
He didn't have Buckner. Buckner
All
was
right,
gone
but
before
listen to this though. Listen to this.
Buckner
Hargrave
wasn't
and-
gone before him.
But-
Hargrave and
listen-
Armstead.
Listen to this though. That's my point exactly.
Hold on, why are you
look
making
at-
that face at Armstead?
They're
and
not
Hargrave?
bad, but are they top 10 D tackles?
They tough.
Javon Hargraves is
Don't-
not a top 10
Don't
D
do that.
tackle.
Don't do
Hargrave
that. Don't do
might
that.
be now. I mean, might be because
Don't do that.
but Armstead,
Don't do that, Chuck. But that's my point exactly. though.
Kinlaw hasn't produced anything.
But this is my point exactly. These guys have other people on the other side of them that's also playing on a high level. With Myles Garrett, who was the next guy? And he's the main.
Jadeveon.
But Jadeveon, and he didn't stay there for long. And then Myles Garrett being
Yeah, Larry and Jones.
but the top being the
He had
top
Danny
guy on
Shelton,
your
too.
team and still producing that way, he deserves to be number 1 or 2. That's why I'm thinking. That's why I said he has a lot of attention on him versus
I'm
the
fine
other
with him
guys.
too.
I'm 1 or 2.
TJ
I
had
said
a
1 or
lot of
2.
attention on him too.
Yeah, TJ had a lot of attention on him, and then he got hurt. And then when you put Alex Highsmith on the other side, he came in. What happened? Alex
Highsmith had the majority of his sacks when TJ was in the game.
Hey, Wayne, that's exactly what I am saying. You have somebody else on the other side performing. Yeah, they're gonna pay more attention to the better player, but it's still gonna make TJ look good at a certain extent when they have to stop Highsmith at one point. When they see Highsmith as
They're
a
not
a threat.
doubling Highsmith.
Wayne, but now they will because Highsmith had a breakout year. But he had a breakout year. This nigga had 14 sacks.
Joey,
What?
you're
Hold on, no, wait.
still-
If this is not football, if you got a guy that just had 14
Be
sacks
right back.
last
Keep
year
talking, keep talking.
and you're not gonna pay attention to them, that makes no sense. That makes no sense. That's not football.
What? I don't know what's going on right now, bro. Just
It's not
having Myles
football.
Garrett at 4 is ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know what
That's ridiculous, bro. It should be, in my opinion, it should be Myles Garrett, Micah, Nick. No, Myles Garrett, Micah, TJ, and then Nick.
There he goes.
in my opinion. But I'm not mad if Nick was higher, but Miles Garrett should definitely not be 4.
I'm fine where Nick is
All right,
at.
now I'm back,
fine with,
bro.
I'm
Now
fine
I'm
with
back
TJ
because
is at. We could
they
have put
are
Micah
not
at 4, and I wouldn't
double-teaming
even be
Alex
mad, bro.
Highsmith.
I don't even think
And-
that, bro, because Micah's only been in the league for 2 years
That's
and he's still dominating.
But
Bro.
but I wouldn't even be mad if Michael was at 4. Like, but to have Miles Garrett at 4, I think that's just disrespectful, bro. I don't know. But whatever.
I can say that was disrespectful, but to put him above Nick Bosa is crazy, bro. Put him above Nick Bosa is crazy, bro.
It's not.
Like,
It's really not.
The
really
impact of Nick Bosa and TJ Watt are great, and Micah Parsons is literally greater.
Bro,
Than
look at
the
their
impact of
D line. Look at their teammates, bro. Look at their
The Dallas
teammates.
defense was the worst defense in the league, and then Micah Parsons came on that team, and they became an elite defense.
So
Wayne, add Chris.
Yeah, I don't.
It said his device not connected. I can't add him. Let me get a rejoin.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that. But when you're talking about pass rushers, because I also put in the factor that Michael Parsons is also not only a pass rusher, but he also plays in coverage as well.
Only pass rusher this year.
He's playing only pass rusher this year, right? And I'm also going based off what he did last year and also going into this season. So I'm okay with Michael Parsons being top 5, but he could be 4 because I don't think he's a better pass rusher than TJ. I don't think he's a better
13.5 sacks on way less.
So you think Michael Parsons is a better pass rusher than TJ?
No.
Do you think Michael Parsons is a better pass rusher than Nick Bosa? So if you are saying what?
I think TJ Watt is the best pass rusher.
Answer the question when you dodging the question. Don't sound like a politician. Or is Michael Parsons a better pass rusher than Nick Bosa?
At rushing the passer,
Pass rusher.
Pass rusher. So at rushing the passer, I think he's on par.
As Nick Bosa.
I think he's on par with everybody but TJ Watt.
I would agree, bro, because that's what at setting the edge, like these guys are better. But at rushing the passer,
But DL, hold on, DL, hold on. But it's not only just pass rushers, but it's called edge rushers. That's the name of the position. Edge rushers, right? But now Wayne, if Michael Parsons is on par with Nick Bosa, Miles Garrett is not better than Nick Bosa. So that means Michael Parsons is also better than Miles Garrett.
I said on par. At rushing the pass, I think out of those 4, Miles Garrett is the worst at rushing, and he's great at it. But he's the last one. He's the best one at defending the run. I'll give you guys that.
He's edge rusher.
He's the better defensive end.
These are edge rushers.
He's not
the edge.
But
then they're just passing.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying, right?
Michael Parsons' sole job, like 90% of the time, is to rush the passer. Like he doesn't have to set the edge like the rest of these ends.
But that's what I am saying, though. You have these guys that are doing both, and they're freaking great at it.
And I'm fine with putting Mike at 4. I ain't put him at 1. Y'all put him at 1.
We have to put him at 1 because you put Miles Garrett at 4.
It says pass rushers. It says top 20.
It's not supposed to say pass rushers, though. It's not supposed to say pass rushers.
All right, I'm gonna put edge. Top 20 edge.
No, it's the edge. That's the position.
All right, bro. Hold on, bro.
Shit, according to that Blitzer is a fucking pass rusher.
I had a bunch of
people.
I didn't understand. I was like, bro, if we talk about rushing, there's a lot of linebackers.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah,
that's why you throw them on the list because they pass rush.
That's what I was.
This is outside linebacker / DN. This is what we're doing. Joey trying to be Mr. Semantics right now.
I'm not being Mr. Semantics right now because look at these guys. They all have a similar position. You look at all of them. They all play the edge. They also play the running game as well. Do they not?
On the edge, they do play the run too. Miles Garrett,
edge rushers. That's what I said.
That's what I'm saying. Miles Garrett is the best at run
edge rusher.
Defense.
He's the best edge rusher.
He's the best at run defense, but out of the top 4, he's the worst at pass rushing.
Oh man. I think Nick Bosa. I disagree.
I think Nick Bosa is right behind him when it comes to protecting the run game. And then I think he's number 2 when it comes to.
He's the worst, but he got 16 sacks, bro. I don't understand, bro.
And check the rest of these guys' sacks.
He's the worst, but he got 16.
It's literally facts, bro. Like literally.
And I'm saying these other guys have people next to them, though. Who the hell does he have? Nobody. They take pressure off of them.
These guys still get double teamed besides Micah. I'll give that because Micah didn't really get double teamed like that last year.
What I'm fucking saying.
But he's gonna play primarily edge rusher this year.
So, yes, he's gonna play primarily, but we haven't seen him do it primarily. That's
And
what
when
I'm
I
saying
saw
to you guys.
edge rush in some games where he did play edge rush for majority of the game, he was killing.
Yes, but Wayne, that's a different story because you also have to think about game planning. When somebody is playing edge rusher primarily, you're gonna game plan against him and you're gonna do different stunts to stop him. But if you have a guy that plays coverage sometimes, then pass rush sometimes, then do this and do that, it's going to be different. It's going to be hard for you to game plan against that. But now that he's just doing primarily pass rush,
I did not put Micah Parsons at 1.
Wayne, the only reason I want you to understand, it's your fault that he's there. That's what I'm saying. It's your fault that he's
petty. Y'all were being petty because if y'all could have just put TJ at 1, if this was the year,
Wayne, you literally said before you put Myles Garrett.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
I feel sorry for the Browns fans.
No,
I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, he said Browns fans are gonna hate me for this one.
And I thought you guys were going to put Nick Bosa at 1. I thought Micah was gonna go to 3, TJ was gonna go to 2, and Nick Bosa was 1. I thought we were
change if you wouldn't have put Myles Garrett at 4, bro.
Yeah.
Huh?
It would have changed if you didn't put Myles Garrett at 4, bro.
So I would have put Myles Garrett at.
Who would you realistically put at 4?
If I would have put
hey, you know what's crazy? So let's do this. Stop. Let's do this. Name your top 5 that you had. Name your top 5 you had.
Top 5? Nick Bosa at 1.
Yeah, everybody. Okay.
TJ Watt at 2.
Okay.
And Micah at 3. Myles at 4.
Okay.
And I had Max Crosby at 5.
All right, Joe. What about you?
I had Myles Garrett at 2. I mean at 1. TJ at 2, Nick Bosa at 3, Micah Parsons at 4, and Hassan Reddick at 5.
What about you, DL?
I got Micah at 1, Myles Garrett at 2, Nick, TJ at 3, Nick at 4, and Hassan at 5.
All right, I have Garrett 1, TJ Watt 2, Micah 3, Bosa 4, Nick Bosa, and Matt Judon was my
I'm a
5th.
homer. I don't have TJ Watt at 1. I don't. I think Nick Bosa is the best defensive end, edge, whatever. I think he's the best in the league right now. That's me.
It's hard to say.
I think he's the best. And because you're saying all this about him having people around him, but like you can say that for a lot, but you still think Fred Warner's the best outside linebacker when he has the amazing defensive line in front of him.
Yeah, but he also plays pass coverage where he gets interceptions.
Roquan the best, man.
And he does other things as well. And
Nick Bosa is a great run defender and a great pass rusher.
And I told y'all, I don't think that the talent between these guys is that far apart. But to have
if I don't think the talent is that far apart, I put one.
No, you do. You do think it's far apart.
No, I don't.
Yes, you literally just said those guys are better pass rushers.
Yeah, I think do I mean the gap? I think the gap in every category of them are close. I think the separator is pass rushing. I think it's a bigger gap between those 3 guys in pass rushing than I think it is for those 3 guys.
And why? Why is that?
Why is that?
Yeah, why do you think they're better pass rushers?
Why I think they're better pass rushers? Because I see them have a greater impact in the pass rush in the passing game than
I can't. No. Myles Garrett, Myles Garrett and Nick Bosa play basically the same position. They put their hands in the dirt. Nick Bosa has 2.5 more sacks than great, but Nick Bosa, let's not cap, has the better defensive line than Myles Garrett.
He has the better defense in general.
He does. I was just being nice.
In general, bro, like niggas are covered down there. Some of them are probably covered sacks. Like
Garrett needs to get double teamed.
You see, here it is, bro. Some of these are coverage sacks.
Some of them might be.
No, they're not, bro. They're
DBs
are better because Nick Bosa is rushing the passer.
Wait, hold on.
This nigga missed the whole year, and they had a top 3 pick. Like, what are we?
Wait. So it's crazy to say that he has a coverage sack out of those 18 sacks.
You said most of them are coverage sacks.
I didn't say most of them. Did I say most? I say most? I didn't say most of them.
That's what you insinuated.
No, I didn't insinuate. See, if you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. I didn't say it. I didn't assume. I just said some of those are probably coverage sacks because they have a better defense.
I can take that from Myles Garrett. He has a top 5 corner on this team. Top 10.
He has a top. The top 1 linebacker on his team.
Oh, you said what about Myles Garrett in corner?
He said he has a top 5 corner.
Top 10 corner.
He said top 5 first. He said top 5 first.
I literally corrected myself. Don't do that.
Oh, man,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
crazy.
I instantly corrected myself. So
Crazy.
Please don't do that.
Oh my God, man. Nah, I don't know.
They're gonna kill us for this list, man. But
We can fix it up if you guys want to.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
I said we can fix it up if you guys want to, but now it is what it is. Like,
just leave it. I mean, leave it at that. I mean, ain't no point changing it.
Arguing. Only thing I feel like the bottom half we should change around a little and get some rightful people on this list.
I'm standing on Sam Hubbard.
No, you can't stand on that, bro.
I'm standing on that.
You yelled at me about Alex Highsmith, but you got Sam Hubbard.
Yeah. 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 So
he might be the 4th best defensive lineman on this team.
Wow, you're trying him, bro. You're really trying him.
I'm not trying him.
I don't know how you say that.
He's not top 2.
Why is he not?
Reader's better than him.
No. What? No, DJ Reader's better than him.
Thank you. Just like, what is he talking about? DJ Reader's
better than him.
And like, it's not even close. So for you to say no is crazy.
No, I'm not.
And he's not even close to Trey Hendrickson, bro.
What do you mean, bro?
Bro, he's not. He's not close to Trey Hendrickson, bro. He's not.
Why?
Trey is a better pass rusher than him, a better run stopper than him. Like, what are we talking about right now, bro? It's like not even close. And the fact that
it's very close.
I'm gonna say this right now, Joey. Miles Murphy is gonna have a better year than Sam Hubbard on the Bengals.
If you guys are talking about projection, then I'm projecting he's gonna have a good year. He's gonna be a top 20.
He's not gonna start.
All right. If you guys are if that's what you project, that's what you project. I'm projecting that he's gonna have a good year.
I mean, Sam Hubbard is the starter.
You guys are talking about Trey Hendrickson. Their stats are very similar. They're doing the same thing.
He has Joseph Asai behind him.
I just don't see
that takes away from reps for.
I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. They have very similar stats, very similar. It's just you guys say so. You guys say so.
Crazy,
man. Dude.
Right. Let's go over to the NFC South. We don't want to make no changes on this list.
I'll leave it at that. If you guys want to take off Sam Hubbard, put somebody else in, go ahead. Don't matter. Don't matter.
Who's one of our picks? I just think we need to get Josh Allen on here. So we need to take somebody out. Put Josh
Allen's not my top choice.
I think Shaq Barrett needs to be on this list.
Shaq definitely need to be on the list. I mean, take out Sam Hubbard, put Shaq.
And Rashawn Gary needs to be on this, but it's okay. And Daniel Hunter needs to be on this list, but it's okay.
If you're gonna take off Sam Hubbard, take off DeMarcus Lawrence.
I'm fine with that and putting Daniel Hunter. I'm fine with that.
Then take off Montez Sweat, take off Chase Young, take off these other dudes. Jalen Phillips shouldn't be that high.
Sweat actually is, when you look at the rankings, he is a top 20 passer in the league.
No, he's not. He's not.
Look up everybody else's rankings. I guarantee you see Sweat's name. Guarantee
he's not, it. Though. He's not.
Guarantee it.
He's not, bro. It's crazy, bro. It's not a top 20. It's because I'm looking at what he's done. Sam Hubbard had a better year, which is crazy. I was just like, what the fuck are we talking about? It's making me so mad, bro.
Sam Hubbard had a better year? How did Sam Hubbard have a better year?
He did.
How?
He did have a better year. What?
In what aspect?
Just because he had 2 more sacks? That's what you're saying? He had a better year? He had a better year. He had more tackles. He had more tackles for loss. He had more QB hits. He had more QB pressure.
More tackles
he had
for loss?
Than him. Yes.
No, Sweat has more TFLs.
How much? By how many?
By 3.
How many? By 3. Oh, by 3. And how many
tackles? He has more sacks and more TFLs.
How many tackles does he have?
Tackles is such a nasty stat, but okay.
It's a nasty stat.
Combined, he has 165. Let's see what
165, Chubbs?
That's combined. That's tackles, right?
Montez Sweat has 165
and he
tackles.
has 299. Sam Hubbard, he's a great tackler.
You talking about career or we're talking about last year?
I'm talking about 60 tackles for him.
He had 1.5 more sacks than him last year.
46 tackles to 60.
Yes, 1.5 more sacks than him last year. He had more QB hits than him. I know that for sure.
I would love to see QB pressures.
I don't see QB pressures.
Because Sweat's always in the quarterback's face because he's so fucking fast. Always.
Some people agree with Joey that Sam Hubbard is
I'm saying I think it's really trying him though, bro. But it's okay. Y'all can take him off.
I mean, you can take Sweat out.
Y'all can take him off.
He had a touchdown.
If Sweat goes out, then Phillips goes out.
Take him off. Who had a touchdown, DL?
Sam Hubbard, bro.
Yeah, in the playoffs. So, that's the only thing people remember him for.
Telling you, I mean, he's top, watch when he ends up top 20, you're gonna be like, damn, Joe, we should have left him on the list. Dang, Joe, but it's all right.
So what if we take Chase Young out and put Sam Hubbard?
I mean, I think Chase Young is a better player than Sam Hubbard.
Wayne, take Sweat and Young out. Put Josh Allen and Rashawn Gary.
I don't even think Josh Allen should be on this list, bro.
Why Josh Allen should be on this list?
That's what put Russo on there.
We're not putting no Russo on.
But Phillips did some same shit as Sweat, bro. I'm not gonna say nothing, bro.
So you put Phillips at 15.
I know he's on my list. I got Phillips at 18. I got Sweat at 19.
We've been arguing about this for 40 minutes. That's crazy.
Yeah, we have.
Because I did research.
It's the NFC South, man. Let's get the NFC South. Chubbs, you got the schedules?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna start with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'll do the Bucks.
All right, week 1 at Minnesota.
L.
Week 2, Chicago.
Dub.
Week 3, Philadelphia.
L.
Week 4 at New Orleans.
L.
Week 5 bye. Week 6, Detroit.
L.
Week 7, Atlanta.
Dub.
Week 8 at Buffalo.
L.
Week 9 at Houston.
Dub.
Week 10, Tennessee.
Dub.
Week 11 at San Francisco.
L.
Week 12 at Indy.
L.
Week 13, Carolina.
Dub.
Week 14 at Atlanta.
L.
Week 15 at Green Bay.
L.
Week 16, Jacksonville.
L.
Week 17, New Orleans.
Dub.
Week 18 at Carolina.
L. 5-12.
I got him 2-15.
Joey DL.
I have them at 5-12 as well.
I only having them beat Chicago week 2 and then New Orleans week 17.
7-10.
It's not that ridiculous, DL. All right.
No, that's actually pretty good.
Joey, because they still got a good defense.
Yeah, I mean, and then
they still got elite receivers.
Those division games, they should win majority of those, honestly.
They're having a good year, but they still have Bacon. Now, if they had Kyle Trask,
I mean that Green. You said dub the Green Bay. I don't know, man.
I got the Green Bay winning there. Thank you. I got that gentleman. All right, Joe, you're the Panthers guy.
Let's go.
Week 1 at Atlanta.
Dub.
Week 2, New Orleans.
L.
Week 3 at Seattle.
What?
Week 3 at Seattle.
L.
Week 4, Minnesota.
Dub.
Week 5 at Detroit.
Dub.
Week 6 at Miami.
L.
7's a bye. Week 8, Houston.
Dub.
Week 9, Indy.
Dub.
Week 10 at Chicago.
L.
Week 11, Dallas.
L.
Week 12 at Tennessee.
Dub.
Week 13 at Tampa Bay.
Dub.
Week 14 at New Orleans.
Dub.
Week 15 Atlanta.
Dub.
Week 16 Green Bay.
L.
Week 17 at Jacksonville.
L.
Week
9-8.
18 Tampa Bay.
9-8. L.
I got them 8-9.
Smooth.
5-12.
I got them 7-10.
5-125. Sheesh.
Same misery.
Hey
Bob
yo,
record.
hey yo, did y'all see Don May go crazy on Bob on Facebook?
Yeah, he did.
He had to go hard on him like that, bro. He went
For real?
crazy
That's
on him.
crazy. Now
Yeah,
I'm about to go
Yeah,
look.
he said Bob Colbert.
he went ham. Bro.
He said he had like a 16% or winning percentage or something, and he didn't get fired or something. Or he said something wild.
Say he ruined careers. I'm like, damn, bro, you had to go in on my dog like that.
I'm dead. All right, let's go. Saints guy. DL.
Old school Bernie.
IDL Saints. Week 1 Tennessee.
Oh,
Week 2 at Carolina.
Dub.
Week 3 at Green Bay.
Dub.
Week 4 Tampa Bay.
L.
Week 5 at New England.
L.
Week 6 at Houston.
Dub.
Week 7 Jacksonville.
L.
Week 8 at Indy.
L.
Week 9 Chicago.
L. Jesus.
Week 10 at Minnesota.
L.
Week 11 bye. Week 12 at Atlanta.
Dub.
Week 13 Detroit.
L.
Week 14 Carolina.
Dub.
Week 15 Giants.
Dub. I like to beat the Giants.
Week 16 at the Rams.
Dub.
Week 17 at Tampa Bay.
L.
Week 18 at Atlanta.
L.
No, week 18 Atlanta, not Atlanta. My bad. They're home. You still say L?
Yeah, I still say L.
I got Saints 9-8.
What you got them, DL?
7-10 as well.
Joe?
You know it's crazy? I can't wait to see what we got with the Rams record at. Every time we see the Rams pop up, we got them losing.
10-7.
Facts.
They gonna go winless this year.
9-8 as well. All right, Chubbs, you're the Falcons guy.
All right. Week 1, they got Carolina at home. I got that being an L. Week 2, Green Bay at home. I got dub. Week 3 at Detroit, L. Week 4, Jacksonville, L. Week 5, Houston, L. Week 6, the Commanders, L. Week 7 at Tampa Bay, dub. Week 8 at Tennessee, L. Week 9, Minnesota, L. Week 10 at Arizona, dub. Week 11, a bye. Week 12, New Orleans, dub. Week 13 at the Jets, L. Week 14, Tampa Bay, dub. Week 15 at Carolina, dub. Week 16, Indianapolis, L. Week 17 at Chicago, dub. Week 8 at New Orleans, L. I got them 7-10.
10-7.
Falcons having a great year, yo.
9-8.
Same. All right, so it looks like winners for Joey. So, Joey, who got the tiebreaker between the Saints and Falcons?
The Saints.
So, Joey has the Saints winning the division. For me, the tiebreaker goes to the Saints as well. I have the Saints winning division. Chubbs has the Saints winning division. And DL has the Falcons winning division. Third place, I got the Saints. Sorry, third place, I got the Falcons. Joey has the Falcons, and DL has the Saints. We got the Saints or Bucks in the tiebreaker. DL.
Bucks.
DL has the Bucks finishing second. Chubbs has the Panthers. No. Yeah, the Panthers finishing second. Third place, I have the Panthers. Joey has the Panthers in third, and DL has the Saints in third. And everyone but DL has the Bucks finishing last.
Yep.
All right.
I don't care what they got. I just feel like Baker's going to sell, bro. I don't care. I don't care what's up receivers. They got some people that retire on their offensive line, so I don't know. We'll see.
I just think that whole division's trash, but
They don't even have running backs right now, for real.
I sent you that. I sent y'all that video of Baker throwing passes.
Bro, that was nasty.
That was against. He's throwing the tight ends primarily.
Still, he's throwing the ball. It's terrible.
There's only one starter out there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right. So, next topic that we're going to get to, I know Chubbs has to leave. I'm going to skip a few things. So, should these players make the Hall of Fame?
We went down.
Yeah, I went down. I'm going to start with the first player, Steve Smith Sr.
Without a doubt.
I agree.
I agree. All right. Torrey Holt.
Yes. He should.
Will he?
Best receiver on the greatest show on turf.
I say yes. I think he should as well. I think they're probably gonna try to do him like Hines Ward though.
No, he'll it won't be Hines Ward. It'll be more of a Sterling Sharp.
What's a holdup with him?
I don't really know. I think the holdup is there's usually a lot of great receivers that always are eligible, and you can't have like a receiver heavy class. You got to like balance it out. That's right. That's what they try to do, unless it's like a clear cut Hall of Famer. He should get it though.
Yeah, I agree. He should. He's a Hall of Famer to me. Now, I will say that.
Question for you guys.
I will say that 2 out of the years he played 11 years. Out of the 11 years he's played, he has been the best receiver in the league one time.
Hey, y'all just need that one time for me.
Yeah, I mean it's not bad, but I mean when we look at other Hall of Fame receivers, it's like.
Was there ever a year Steve Smith Sr. was the best receiver in the league?
Yes, he was.
What year?
Let me look. I remember that year though. He went crazy, bro.
Is that the year they went to the Super Bowl?
I don't know. But also Steve Smith played for longer. It was 2005 Carolina. But he also won Offensive Player of the Year as well. No, comeback player of the year that year as well. So, but he played longevity, consistent, in some parts of his career he was consistent. But Torrey Holt is very consistent in the last 2 years, except the last 2 years. So I mean, I think they both can make it. It's just Torrey Holt has less of an argument to get in. I would say, other than Steve.
I feel like so listen. The only thing I think people are going to get on him for is because that team arguably has 2 Hall of Fame receivers on that team.
All right. So
Isaac Bruce, but I know he's better than him. But they're gonna say that.
I mean, Reggie and Marvin made it.
That's nothing. Reggie and Marvin got it. So why not them?
Well, Reggie ain't in yet.
Reggie's
not in it.
going to be a Hall of Famer.
Reggie's going to be a Hall of Famer.
I got a name for you. Is Anquan Boldin a Hall of Famer?
To me, I think he is, but I know to a lot he's
That's a
not
good
going
one.
to be. To me, I think he is, but I know people are going to say no.
Bro, I have a genuine question, bro.
Wayne, if Steve Smith should go in the Hall of Fame, Anquan Boldin should go in the Hall of Fame.
All right, I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
I want to say that. If Steve Smith should go, Anquan Boldin should go.
That's your genuine question.
Anquan could have played more years, to be honest with you.
If two receivers can go for 1,100 yards apiece, why is it so impressive for one to?
Oh yes, here's a topic.
I'm genuinely asking, bro, because I'm looking at Isaac Bruce stats and I'm looking at Torrey Holt stats, and they both was hitting 1,300 pretty consistently.
How many times Kurt Warner threw the football?
But both still, you can say the same with Reggie.
I want to know, Dia, what's your reasoning in bringing up this question?
You know what his reason?
You know what his reason?
No. I want him to say it because I will cook you after you answer. Please.
Why is 1,000 yards so impressive to everybody? That's my question.
Why 1,000? So that was the reason why you brought that up? Because those two guys can do it.
Like
we are arguably asking for one guy to say, hey, he can make it to the Hall of Fame, which you said, Torrey Holt, and then the other guy, which is already in the Hall of Fame. So when you bring up 1,000 yards and you saying people that get 1,000 yards are average, these guys that are averaging 1,000 yards are going to the Hall of Fame, and we're potentially saying they can go into the Hall of Fame.
Joey,
so it's very impressive.
These guys are well over 1,000. There's a season where Isaac has 1,700 yards. Torrey has 2 seasons of 1,600 plus.
Two seasons. All
the other seasons, he was in 13 and above, bro. That's a
wait. Who are you talking about?
Torrey Holt. Go look.
I looked at Torrey Holt stats. Right. And DL, I don't agree with you that every other season he was hitting over 1,300 yards because he had at least out of his 11 seasons, he had 4 seasons he did not hit 1,300 yards. Right, and then we're talking about these other guys that you're saying that they're we're talking about Torrey Holt that we're saying he can possibly go into the Hall of Fame. But I'm saying you're talking about guys that you said we could possibly go into the Hall of Fame. I want you to understand the caliber of this.
Joey, from 2000 to 2007, he had 1,100 plus, and only 2 of those seasons was 1,100. Right, everything else was 13 and plus.
But what I am saying to you, you're talking about a guy. We're facts. One of the greatest offense. Marshall Faulk was also on that team, wasn't he not? But now let's put into this factor. But you are not understanding the caliber of this conversation. We're talking about somebody that can go into the Hall of Fame, and you're saying people that get, and you're talking about people that get 1,000 yards are average.
1,000 yards. So 1,000 yards and 1,300 yards is close to each other.
Just 200 yards. That's 2 more games.
That's 300. That's 300 yards difference, bro. No, some people can't get that in 5-6 games, bro.
But the guys that we were talking about were getting close to 1,100 yards or 1,100 yards.
No, the guys like that we were naming, such as like people like Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, let's talk about this. This goes to the conversation. DL on Friday in our group text said that T. Higgins was mid.
Mediocre.
So wait, you said Garrett Wilson. What he had last year?
He had over 1,000 or
1,100 yards. Mm-hmm. And you called him mid.
Because he retracted this statement. He retracted
going based off
he retracted Mike Evans.
Yeah, I retracted Mike Evans. I said Garrett Wilson because my point is like we're not picking any of these. We're not picking TK. We're not picking Garrett Wilson. We're not picking Chris Olave. We're not picking these receivers that come to mind whenever we talking about who are the best receivers in the league. And
if I might trade for him in Madden in the league.
If you go solely off stats, then there are a lot of receivers like Brandon Ayuk who go over 1,000 yards, bro. You gonna draft him when we do our fantasy, bro?
Shit, I might.
I'm drafting T. Higgins when
I am definitely drafting Garrett Wilson. You are crazy if you don't.
Yeah, I would definitely get Garrett Wilson in fantasy football. You're great.
Wow.
You're great.
And also,
you're not drafting Garrett Wilson with Aaron Rodgers, bro.
It depends on who else is on the board. And y'all know
you, if they not top 10, they're just mid.
So they're not top 10, they're mid. That's what you're saying.
I didn't say
That's
that.
literally
That's how y'all perceived it. That's how y'all perceived it. What I'm
Christian
saying
Kirk
is,
mid.
what I'm saying is these players who go over 1,000, bro. Okay, I applaud that, but like that's a receiver. Like if that becomes a receiver's standard, all of these receivers are going to start getting these top contracts because I hit 1,000 yards. So you think Garrett Wilson and
There's not a lot of people that hit 1,000 yards though.
but there are literally
Every team uses 3 receivers. There's 32 teams in the league, and only 20 receivers
Bro,
hit
like
1,000 yards.
to my point,
are placeholders, bro.
to my point,
I'm gonna tell you
gonna-
how many people hit 1,000 yards last year, bro.
22 is 22.
the
I
mid
know.
receivers are not those
22.
guys.
It's not even 32 receivers that get 1,000 yards, and you're saying it's mid.
Because the teams are ass. Some teams are ass. So
I'm gonna say one guy that I think is mid that we haven't been talking about. It's nice to call him mid. It's not the ones we mentioned before. It might change with future MVP on his quarterback, but Pittman to me is mid. Michael Pittman.
He's not mid. He's above that.
To me, he's mid right now. But if we're talking about mid receivers categories, like I said in the chat, it's Gabe Davis, Corey Davis. You might be able to put Tyler Boyd in that. That's a sore subject, but you could put him in that one. Those are mid receivers to me. Chase Claypool's mid.
Darnell Mooney.
Darnell Mooney is above mid.
I just don't get it.
Nico Hardman, mid.
Bro, JJ had 1,800 yards, bro.
Oh my God.
Because he's the best receiver in the league. Top
17, 15, 14, 14, 13, 13, 13.
He was the best receiver in the league last year. So yeah.
Sterling Shepard, mid.
Well, you got 2 players who got over 1,000 yards on one team, bro. Like if you can do that, bro, like come on, bro.
Nelson Aguilar,
Take away from
mid.
each other targets too, like.
So why is T. Higgins mid then? Because he had another receiver that got 1,000 yards on his team.
T. Higgins is mid because he's mid.
How
that's crazy, bro. I hate. All right,
he's not impressive.
All right, let's get back to the other names on the list, bro.
He's not impressive.
Because I'm
all right. Another name on the list.
Wait. Hey, DL, just to your point, I want to leave it. I want to leave it to this point because you bring this up all the time. He had 1,800 yards. He was the most targeted receiver last year.
Yeah, but
184 targets. So it's going to happen. If you get more targets, you're gonna get more yards. Isn't that what you said? Right?
Bro, but we're saying that when I literally said Cooper Kupp had a phenomenal year. Like I don't like why we keep bringing that up.
But you're saying he had 1,800 yards. Like, yo, he had 1,800 yards. Great.
Like,
he had 184 targets.
That's still 800. That's still double. Like that's still double what the standard is, bro. Like that's all I'm saying. That's double.
Dio,
like
I get you.
That's
I
not
get what
double.
you're saying, but your argument.
I said it's almost double. That's 18. That's 200 yards less. If we want to be specific, that's 191 yards less than the standard.
Yes, correct.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
So
that's
this is the last thing we're saying is can we move it on? But why do we not keep the same agenda for Diggs?
What about Diggs?
He gets hella targets.
Mad targets.
But he's top three receiver in your eyes.
154 targets last year, 1,400 yards.
Why do we not keep the
mad
same
targets?
energy?
That's all. Very mid-November with all those targets.
All right, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
All right, Luke Kuechly.
Yes.
I don't think he's going to make it.
Yes.
He should, but he's not going to.
He's not. He's going to take some time, but yes.
Same with the next name.
Patrick Willis.
I think he should be, but I think he would have already made it if he was a Hall of Famer.
I think Patrick Willis, was it him that retired a little bit? Well, they both
him and
Kuechly
were like 8-9 years in.
Yeah, they both retired early. Yes.
Could have easily played like 5 more years.
Yes, Patrick Willis should make the Hall of Fame. I think he should make it. But he's only played so. Whew.
I don't think he's gonna get. They're not gonna give it to him, or he would.
Well, you got bro. He was the best linebacker.
I know
for his majority of his career.
Bro, you look how long it took Zach Thomas to get in with the amount of years Zach Thomas played.
But Zach Thomas wasn't always the best linebacker every
Zach
year.
Thomas was playing in an era with a lot of lit linebackers, though.
Yeah, but Patrick Patrick Willis was playing with the same amount of years
I know,
as
but I'm saying Willis
other
played
guys,
less
though.
seasons, and
Yeah, he did. He
it's-
played last season. You're right.
so I
You're
think
right.
it's going to be harder for him
Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that.
when it took Zach Thomas all that time.
I'm saying no.
You saying no for Patrick?
Yeah,
You said yes for Luke, but no for Patrick.
I think Luke Kuechly is
Better. I do.
a lot better.
Yeah, I agree. But
Yeah.
Patrick Willis, I don't know. He was crazy.
I think if Luke Kuechly kept playing,
he would have finished.
he would have been a top 3 linebacker that ever played a game of football.
Probably.
I agree.
He won DPOY in year 2.
We're not arguing.
I agree with you.
Smooth.
My bad. I'm still looking at this
1,000 yards.
because y'all just be. I don't know why y'all keep on bringing up Diggs. I don't say anything about Diggs anymore.
I mean, could you just see him as you see him?
Cause
You think very highly of him, but then the same
I
thing
think very
that's going
highly
on
of him
with
because
him.
every last one of y'all have admitted at one point that he's the best, like he's one of the best route runners in the league on top of his.
Yes, he's top 2 route runner in the league.
But I don't sit up here and harp on his stats. I never do. So I don't understand why the comparison.
But you think highly of him as a top receiver in the league,
because
but the same
his
things that
ability
you
to
are
run a
using
route and put up the numbers.
So have you seen Garrett Wilson play?
Yes.
And you don't think he's
I didn't say
you didn't think he was impressive, but you thought he was mid. You said he was mid.
Yeah, because on top of the fact that he's running, his route technician, him being a route technician and his productivity, he's not there yet to be able to call me, he's great because he put up 1,100
I
yards.
never said
We
great.
never
You
said
could
he's great. He's good.
You could just say, he's a good receiver.
He's good because he's putting up 1,100 yards. Okay.
No, because of the ability for him to run a route, the way he could catch the ball, the way he could find the ball, the way he could find open spaces on the field. Like I want,
and DL on top of all of that,
and
he put up 1,100 yards and probably the worst QB situation last year.
If anybody of everybody else, I'll give you Garrett Wilson because 1,100 is well over 1,000. Okay, not well, but it's okay. But everybody else,
but Dio, if we were to look at, I don't want to go back to it.
I just want to keep this moving because I got 20 minutes.
Yeah, I don't want to go back to it, bro. I don't want to go back to it.
Look at what, bro? Like
I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to it because it all goes down. It all goes down to when you look at targets, you look at how many people.
That's my only issue.
Getting the ball.
Like
how many times people are
looking at targets, bro? Diggs has never had a season over 160 targets. That's what he gets every year or less. Like we keep on saying, he doesn't have that many 164 targets or less.
160.
Cooper Kupp at 192.
This goes to my point. How are we going to? Why are we critiquing a guy for getting
160 targets?
100. He has had that or less.
So 160 targets. If you get more than 160 targets, you get targeted too much now. Is that where it's at? Is that where the line at?
I'm saying you're making it seem like his targets are. That's the amount of targets he's been getting his whole career.
Cooper just got 24 more than in that year, though. For being real.
In 2023, Cooper Kupp has 94 targets, 92 targets. 2022. I'm sorry.
If you're a quarterback, are you not throwing the ball to your best receiver that is getting open?
I didn't say that.
But that's the way you perceive it, though.
No, that's the way y'all perceive it. I said, of course,
you're discrediting him.
Of course, if you're playing in the slot and you get that many targets, you have more opportunities to get more yards. I said that a million times.
I know, but you're discrediting Cooper Kupp for production.
That's what I am saying
targets.
About Stephon Diggs. If you get that many targets, you have more options, the more opportunities to get more yards. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
But we keep saying he's never what season has he had the most targets in the league? Like
it's not about the most targets. He had and you're lying because he did have more than 6 last year in 2021. He had 164 targets. Stephon Diggs.
That's what I just said. I said he had 164 or less.
Yeah.
He actually had 166. 166.
Wow. So you pinpoint one number and say, that's the.
I'm comparing it to his whole season. When you have players,
bro. The man gets mad.
In 2020, when you said that Stephon Diggs was the best receiver in the league, you said that in 2020.
Right.
Okay. He led the league in targets.
I probably said
He
that
led
before
the
that.
league in targets.
I said that before
166. So
I
he
think I
led the
said
team.
I think I said he was a better receiver before he went to Buffalo.
Yeah, but you also said he never led the league in targets, and he did.
No, I didn't.
Did he
Yes,
not
you
just
did.
say that?
You
Did
did.
he not just say
You did
that?
say that.
We
I'm not
talked
saying I'm looking at it right now.
bro. You
Nah,
literally just said he never led the
nah.
league in targets. You literally just said that.
Bruh. If I did it, I misspoke. He's had on course 166 or less targets, which is not 190, 185, 100, like what? 170. That's crazy.
All right, yeah, that's crazy. So Justin Jefferson just did that. So are they force feeding him? Is he not good enough, or he just had a great year because they just kept on the ball to him?
Yes.
Yes.
No,
Oh, yes.
no.
Okay. All right.
He had a phenomenal year. He had a phenomenal year.
He had a phenomenal year because they kept throwing the ball to him, right?
Because he had more opportunities.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I just want to say you should be very impressed with T. Higgins because he had 1,000 and plus yards, and he had the least amount of targets out of anybody in that league.
That's
That is
impressive when you have 3 receivers on your team.
He's option number 2.
Plus a top 10 running back.
He's not option number 3. He's option number 2.
All right, can we wrap up our segment?
Brother Boris still he still got options on the team, bro.
Waste more.
Oh my
My
All right,
precious
all right.
minutes, man.
All right, Reggie Wayne.
Yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer.
Be able to do something.
Yeah.
All right. Earl Thomas.
Damn.
No.
I think he will be
No.
because he's an all decades guy
I did.
and he has a Super Bowl.
Those couple years with the Seahawks, yeah, great. But when you look at
Couple
other guys,
years.
yeah, couple
Damn near
years.
a decade, Joe.
Played for a
Wait.
decade with
He
the
played,
them.
I think he played for a decade.
But Joe, you said Harrison Smith was a Hall of Famer.
Yeah,
I
Earl Thomas.
said he has an argument.
Well, if he has an argument,
So does he?
then
I'm not
Earl
saying he
Thomas
doesn't
has a
have
greater
it.
one because he's Super Bowl
I
champion.
didn't say of course he got a ring, of course. But he also had
And
Richard
All-Pros.
Sherman. He also had Cam Chancellor, Legion of Boom. That was like a great secondary. One of the greatest.
Harrison Smith had Anthony
probably
Harris,
the
Patrick
best secondary
Peterson
we had there.
1 year.
Yeah,
Don't say
1 year.
Patrick Peterson. That's
Yeah,
I'm joking.
right.
He had Xavier Rhodes' best years.
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Rhodes was nice. He was nice.
Christian Kirk.
He was nice.
We're not talking about receivers right now.
I'm
DL.
speaking to myself. I'm sorry.
I know.
He was
TJ
nice.
Hawkinson, bro. This is crazy to me.
They just got TJ Hawkinson last year.
God.
All right. That's the end of that segment. Let's talk about this now. Someone said Daniel Jones is the best rushing quarterback in the league.
Disrespectful, but
So I want you
my
guys to
comment?
give me your thoughts on that one, and then let's rank our top 5 rushing QBs right now.
One-
it's
It's
disrespectful.
gotta be racist, man.
Hey, but
It's gotta be.
it's because it's the Giants. It's New York. Like they're gonna just advertise that team. Daniel Jones seems like the guy that's about to blossom and go crazy because he just got his big contract. People are hyping him up, but that's disrespectful to all the top 5 rushing quarterbacks. Disrespectful.
Madden's got Justin Fields ranked higher than him. Daniel Jones like ranked 74. And
It's
he's
ridiculous.
been starting
bro.
quarterback for like 3
Who
seasons.
said that?
Fox Sports said it.
The whole Fox
Fox Sports said it.
Easy. Wow, that's nuts. No, man.
All right. Let's rank. Everybody give me their top 5 rushing quarterbacks right now.
Like in the league right now.
Mm-hmm.
At 5, I'll give Daniel Jones.
You
Four-
put Dan Jones at 5?
4, Josh Allen. 4, Jalen Hurts.
I can't put a rookie in there.
4,
Now you
Jalen
can't put no
Hurts.
rookies in there, boy.
3, Josh Allen. 2, Justin Fields. 1, Lamar Jackson.
I like your top 3, Chubbs. Who you had at 4?
Jalen.
Wait. Number 2.
I got Josh Allen at 3.
Josh Allen at 3. Okay, I like that. I like your top 4. 5. Oof.
I couldn't think of a fifth.
Listen, Daniel Jones got a lot of touchdowns. That's the thing with him. Rushing
Anthony
touchdowns.
Richardson probably gonna get into that, but
He
like
got a lot of rushing touchdowns. So
Y'all want me to give mine?
who you're talking? I don't know my 5, bro. I don't know who's my 5.
5, Jalen Hurts. 4, Josh Allen.
You could put Patrick.
3,
Run a lot.
Patrick don't really run like that.
Yeah, he doesn't run a lot.
He scrambles.
Daniel Jones.
Well, what about Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
He's a rushing quarterback, though.
All right, Jalen Hurts is out. 5, Josh Allen. 4, Kyler Murray.
I'm still
3,
putting Daniel above him, I think.
Daniel
slightly.
Jones.
You ain't got Daniel Jones over.
2.
You gonna put Lamar at 2?
Go for it.
I had to tell Lamar just because he's been injured.
Right.
And then 1, I got Justin Fields.
Hey, you know why you can't? Why I hate that? Justin Fields couldn't beat the record with 17 games. Lamar did it in what? 15. Because he sat out the last game. So, rushing record.
Okay.
But actually don't be running crazy rushing plays for Justin Fields. Like
Yeah,
they did.
it's
Last year, he was running all over that field.
That's scrambles, though.
Yes,
a lot of
'cause he was
scrambles.
scrambling, bro.
A lot of scrambles. It wasn't like designed run plays for him.
He didn't run a lot of QB power.
We're not saying rushers. We're talking about. We're not talking about scrambles. We're talking about rushing quarterback.
I'm saying they didn't. The amount of run plays that were set up for Lamar compared to Justin Fields was not the same.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, I don't even matter.
They're running QB power with Lamar.
I will have Lamar at 1, though. I'm still gonna have Lamar at 1, just because he's just more finesse.
No, they're right there. I don't care. Like
Yeah.
Daniel Jones is definitely top there.
Yeah, he got a lot of touchdowns, bro. He's crazy. He's that second leader rusher, bro. That's
man.
All right.
He will be in the top 5.
but I don't think he's the best. I was like, saying he's the best is crazy.
Smooth, top 5.
5.
Smooth is so upset about this receiving shit.
That shit is nasty. Man.
You nasty. You out of here, man.
Damn, bro. I'm looking at these stats over the years, bro. That's crazy. But 5, Jalen Hurts. 4, Daniel Jones. 3, Josh Allen. 2, Justin, and 1 is Lamar.
All right.
All right.
Okay. So want to talk about Madden making certain players 99s, and do we believe these players should be ranked 99 overall? So first one, Jay Jettis.
Best receiver in the league. Yes.
I'm fine with that.
Aaron Donald.
I do not agree this year.
I'm fine with that.
Smooth.
I think Tyreek Hill should be 99 if Jay Jet is. But I'm okay with Jay Jet being 99.
Why do you think Tyreek Hill should be 99?
Fastest receiver in the league.
That is.
Just, I mean, yeah.
That's a terrible reason for him to be in a 99.
I mean, he was a second.
He's a 98.
That's what I'm saying. He was the second best receiver this year. And if
he's not a better route runner than Jay Jets, though.
He's faster.
That's all the offense about.
Nah, I mean, you push turbo and you don't got to run around. So talk about a video game.
If that's the case, John Ross the best receiver in Madden. Hey, shit. When he's on my team, he is.
But no, I'm good with it. Aaron Donald, still, yeah, because he was whenever he was playing, he was still that dude. I'm okay with that. Bro, you know
he should be.
He was just not playing last year, whenever, because they were just.
If there's a D tackle that deserves it, Chris Jones.
Mm-hmm. Zach Martin.
Bro,
Zach Martin, I like it.
Did y'all see what? Oh, but just going back to Aaron Donald, did y'all see what happened to him last year though? Did y'all watch his games?
Yes, he got double teamed because he had nobody.
Triple.
Well, it happens when you don't have anybody help you.
Yeah, so like, I mean, I feel like a lot of people talk trash about him last year. I'm like, bro, he's getting double team and triple team. Like, what you expect him to do, bro? Like, he's not Superman. Like,
Man up, man. Man up.
Y'all beat three beat people. Come on, man. All the time though, that's hard.
But with Zach Martin,
tiring.
I'm not mad at Zach Martin doing it. I just think it was a little bit. I think he should have been a 99 way before this year. Shouldn't be his first year being a 99 because he's been the best guard in the league for years. So I'm not mad at Zach Martin getting it. Pay that man.
All right. Who might not be showing up to training camp, or he said he isn't. Right.
He don't know yet.
All right. Travis Kelce.
Yeah, I'm no problem with that.
Smooth Joe.
Yeah, that's cool.
What is he? 99?
99.
Yeah. It's freaking Travis Kelce, yeah.
I think they made him a 99 because they made Patty a 99.
Is he not the best receiving option?
What's the next rating for a tight end?
I don't know what they got Kittle at, but Mark Andrews a 95.
Bro,
98.
I'm gonna stand on this statement, bro. Travis Kelce is the best receiving option in the NFL.
Yeah, but I don't mean he should be a 99.
If you're the best receiving option in the NFL, you should be a 99.
So he's on the same level as J-Jet.
He's better. He's a better target.
He's a better target than J-Jet.
Travis Kelce is a better target than J-Jet.
Okay.
He can run routes. He's fast. He's big, and he can get up there.
I think the only thing that you said that in the comparison that's different is Kelsey's bigger. Because J-Jets is fast, can run routes, and he can get up there and get it.
But he's big body, bro. Like
that's the only thing that Kelce has. He's a bigger threat because he's 6'6". That's
what I'm saying. He's the best target.
Okay, I'm not arguing, but I'm saying just say because Kelce has everything J-Jets has, except he's just bigger than him.
It's the same thing as saying he's the best target. What's wrong with that? It's the same thing.
I just didn't like how he's
the best target in the NFL. When Gronkowski was playing, he was the best target in the NFL. Let's be real.
So we're saying Jettas is the second best receiving target in the NFL?
Nah, I got Devontae,
bro.
I got Devontae ahead of him if we're talking about receiving targets.
I'm kind of with Chubbs on that too. I got Chubbs on that too. I don't know.
Are we saying he's a third best receiving target in the NFL?
He might be.
I mean,
he might be.
It's a lot of things that play in the factor.
I would rather have Tyreek Hill as a receiver than
I was about to say. It depends on what
just because he's fast. It
depends on what you want. It depends on what you want, man.
Just because he's fast. That's wild.
It depends on what bro. You saw it, bro. If you got a guy that can throw the ball, but Tyreek Hill is going to destroy everybody. He's going to destroy everybody.
Is that the last 99? Besides, I mean, we don't need to talk about Patty. We already know he's not.
Patty. He's him.
Go.
He's him.
All right.
I got 10 minutes.
Let's get some start bench cuts out the way. Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb.
I'm going to go off of if I'm starting a team, who would I want? So I'm starting Nick Chubb, and I'm benching CMC, and I'm cutting Derrick.
I'm cutting Derrick. I'm benching Chubb. I'm starting CMC.
Same with Joey, cutting Derrick Henry, benching Nick Chubb, starting CMC.
I'm starting Chubb, cutting CMC and benching. No, cutting Henry and benching CMC.
Okay. Yeah.
All right, start bench cut. Julian Edelman, Garrett Wilson.
I thought you were about to do the second one there. I thought that one. Well, okay. I was like, that one is easy. But wait, Julian Edelman, Cooper Kupp, and Garrett Wilson. Let DL take the reins on this one. I'll let you go first.
The order right there.
That's the order?
Yeah. Start Julian Edelman, bench Cooper Kupp, cut Garrett Wilson.
All right. I will start Cooper Kupp. I am benching Garrett Wilson, and I am cutting Julian Edelman.
Same, Joe.
All right. Based on what I think this player can be,
It's okay if you do that, Wayne. I'm not upset.
I'm going to start Garrett Wilson.
Yeah.
I'm going to bench Cooper Kupp. And I'm going to cut the shit out of Julian Edelman. Future Hall of Famer. Start bench cut Aaron Rodgers, Dak Prescott, Kirk Cousins. This is nasty. I'm not gonna put. I'm taking
Aaron. Yeah, how you play Aaron Rodgers with him?
I'm gonna take Aaron Rodgers.
People have Aaron Rodgers low in their rankings this year for some reason. That's the only reason why I did it. They're close to Madden ratings too. That's the reason.
They tried Aaron
Dak Prescott, Geno Smith, Jared Goff.
I feel like y'all trying.
I hate you
top
guys.
10 quarterback. Top 10 quarterback with these guys.
I gotta be nice to him. That's crazy.
Top 10 quarterback with these guys. Come on.
All right. I'm starting Jared Goff. I'm benching Dak, and I'm cutting Geno.
He's so ugly.
Would you rather me put Kirk Cousins in there?
I think Kirk Cousins. We talk a lot of trash about Kirk Cousins, bro, but he's disrespected, bro. He's actually be putting up numbers. But no, leave Kirk Cousins. Leave Kirk Cousins out. I mean, but I'm starting Dak. I am benching. Who's the other two guys?
Jared and Geno. Wayne, we got two top 10 quarterbacks in the borderline top 10. That wasn't a bad start, bench and cut.
I'm benching. Damn. I'm benching Geno and cutting Jared Goff. I'm benching Geno and cutting.
You're not starting Matt Stafford or Kirk Cousins over Dak.
Yeah, I'm not starting Matt Stafford.
14 targets, 15 targets, 17 targets.
But yeah, I'm cutting them. I'm cutting Jared.
Smooth. Start bench cut. Geno, Goff, Prescott.
Goff and Prescott. Starting Goff, benching Geno, cutting Dak. The fuck?
So ugly. The hate is real.
I benched Dak at least. I didn't cut him.
The hate is real.
What are we going off of last year? He had to come out and say that I'm not going to throw more than 10 picks.
Bro, and I said this to Chubbs. When you watch, if you actually watch against I feel like niggas.
Most of those interceptions were his fault.
It wasn't his fault. The drop ball. Yo, CD. You know how many times CD Lamb dropped the ball last year, bro? And it led to interceptions.
Was it the last start bench cut?
No, we got Josh Allen, Brian Burns, and Harold Landry.
I'm starting Brian Burns. I'm benching Josh Allen. I'm cutting Harold.
Yeah, I agree. Even though I think Harold is a beast when he's healthy.
Oh, wow.
Should put Montez Sweat on this.
I should have.
No. Start bench cut. Jalen Phillips, Montez Sweat,
Sam Hubbard.
Damn. I am starting Sweat. I'm benching Phillips, and I'm cutting Sam Hubbard.
That's crazy. You know what though? I'm cutting him too. I don't know. I gotta go with Jalen, bro. But I'm gonna start Jalen. I'm gonna bench Montez, and I'm gonna cut Sam over. Yeah, he gotta go.
Yeah, what you gotta say before we end up out of here, bro? Because you're clearly
I'm just
go
saying,
ahead.
Bro. Y'all be so high up on these guys, bro, and then when they play like booty, bro, y'all be like,
who have we done that to?
Justin Herbert, to name one. First of all,
Herbert's not a top 5 quarterback.
He's still a top 10 quarterback.
Wayne said he was. Wayne said he was. You said he was going to be probably the best quarterback in a while.
I didn't.
Based off
Nah, I think you're thinking about Trevor.
Who said that?
No, I'm talking about Justin Herbert, bro. And I will go back and find a clip so we can say that for next segment. Trust me, I ain't got nothing to do all week, so I'm gonna go digging a little bit. And next part is gonna be
Dia gonna get his bag.
Because I can say
he threw 50 touchdowns last year.
I be saying
Bro,
stuff.
I was like, what? He's still
He's
balling.
a borderline top 5 QB. Like, I don't
This is
understand.
He's still balling.
Something happened, bro. Something happened, and you was like, Justin Herbert is garbage or something like that. And I was
I'm
like,
not to say not better than Trevor Lawrence.
No, that's not what you said. He said he's trash. I think
He was trash for having a 27-point lead.
And I was like, it's too soon to tell. He's still a young quarterback, and you just gotta let him whatever. But I have some time on my hands.
Also, I don't think he has that it. That's what I said. I don't think he has that it. I don't think he has the it.
You don't remember what you said, and I'm gonna go back. So
I'm gonna fuck with y'all.
I don't think he has the it factor.
I'm gonna fuck with y'all.
Don't matter.
Yo,
I think
we done anyway, right? Yeah, we done.
Nah, but I'm saying I say all that to say the Cup thing. You know, Cooper Kupp, he got hurt. Okay, we can't see him repeat. Garrett Wilson, okay, we see he got Aaron Rodgers. Let's see what he does. But he also is playing because I know if he don't perform well, the narrative is going to shift to, oh, he's playing against Miami, 2 of the best corners in the league. Oh, he's playing against New England, who has one of the best defenses.
Who have we ever said that about?
Who have we said? Who have we said that
against
about?
the Bills, who's a better team in the league? Keep in mind, got to
Who
play.
have we said that against? Who have we said that about?
I'm saying Garrett Wilson. Y'all saying Garrett Wilson now?
But you saying that's going to be the narrative because clearly you think we said that before for somebody else.
You never haven't said it.
What?
When have we give somebody someone props excuse and then give them an excuse for them not performing the next year?
Y'all do it all the time, bro. But I can't remember because I'm just frustrated about a lot of things right now.
I told you all the guys that I was high on last year, the only guys that did not perform the way I wanted them to perform was Tua. And I said Tua can't still help.
For me, it was only Deontay Johnson.
We can't keep
the offense.
And Deontay can score a touchdown. I don't know why that guy.
I remember you saying it about Justin Herbert, but we had a conversation about it.
He had 50 touchdowns last year.
This was before. You was like, I don't trust Justin. You were saying it in the opposite perspective. Saying that
I don't trust. I don't think he has it. That's what I said.
And now he threw 50 touchdowns. So which one is it?
We had 25 touchdowns last year. But I don't. What do you mean? Which one is it?
You say he was going to be garbage, and I said
he's a stat. I say he's a stat chaser. I don't think he's going to win. I don't think he's going to win the Super Bowl. I'm telling you right now what I'm saying about him. I don't think Justin Herbert will ever win a Super Bowl. I think he's going to put up big stats. He's going to be like a lesser version of Drew Brees. So he's going to be Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers.
That's Hall of Fame.
I don't think he's Hall of Famer.
That's Hall of Fame. Phillip Rivers going to Hall of Fame, but. Regardless, focusing on Garrett Wilson right now. Y'all said you said based off of what the Star Bitch Cup we just did, based off of what he can be, he will be pretty good, correct? Above average, above mediocre, right?
Yeah. No, he's going to be an elite receiver this week.
He's going to be
elite. Okay, elite.
Yes. He's going to be an elite receiver in this league.
Again, I agree with that.
He has all the intangibles to be an elite receiver. Now he has arguably a top 5 quarterback.
So. I wish him the best. I wish everybody who plays in the NFL the best. I hope so.
More intangibles than Julian Edelman ever. That's
but he will never get 3 rings. I can promise you that. Anyway,
well, if there was another Tom Brady, he might.
Yeah, but I mean, Aaron Rodgers, close to it.
He ain't Tom Brady,
and he never played with a coach like Bill Belichick. So.
Facts. He got Robert Saleh. Come on. He had Adam Gates. No, he didn't have Adam Gates. He had Robert Saleh. He didn't have Adam Gates. But,
Matt DeFew.
Yeah, like come on.
So again, keep in mind he has to play Miami twice. He has to play Buffalo twice. He has to play New England twice.
Mm-hmm.
Some teams which have great defenses.
That's okay.
And he performed well. Last year against them.
Yes, he did.
So I don't.
It's a different dynamic this year.
Why?
What's the different dynamic?
Because you have Jalen Ramsey and Xavier Howard. Now you have
the only different dynamic.
That's the only difference.
So Richardson is not going to be good. I mean, Henderson,
C.J. Henderson.
Yeah,
and he played for the New England.
On top of our defense being the best defense, one of the best defenses in the league.
Yes, C.J. Henderson has considered to be not what he's supposed to be capable of.
That's what Joey saying.
But also, I'm gonna say this. I think Garrett Wilson is going to cook him. I'll say that. In that matchup, he will cook him.
And when is this perspective coming about? Because
I don't think I right now versus y'all, I don't think he will cook unless they hide him in the slot. Me personally.
Who? Garrett Wilson?
Yeah, versus the Patriots.
I think he's gonna cook. I think versus the
He's
Patriots.
on Henderson,
I
yeah,
think,
but I don't think he's cooking Gonzalez.
I think for the 2 games, he's gonna have at least, I'm gonna say 150, 3 touchdowns.
I don't think he's cooking Gonzalez. So whatever he does, he does on Henderson. Yeah, I think Gonzalez is gonna have a Sauce Gardner year.
And Buffalo as well.
I'm not afraid of Buffalo defense.
Yeah, the corners are not something to be afraid of.
Okay.
I love Tre'Davious White, but it's been a long time since we've seen that Tre'Davious White. So you got to prove that for me.
This is episode.
We don't do numbers anymore, but today is July 24th.
July 24th. This will be uploaded tomorrow. Okay, so July 24th.
No, it's gonna be uploaded tonight at 7:00.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to like it. I'm going to bookmark it. And this was at the 132 segment. Okay, perfect.
I just want you to know, man.
Can you apologize to T. Higgins though? Because you talk about everybody getting all these targets and he doesn't have a lot of targets.
That man is subpar.
And he has a team with you say 3 wide receiver ones.
3 wide receiver and still have to get 1,000. That's crazy.
If he does that on another team, then I will give it to him. I get it. I mean,
he will be a number 1 on another team.
I am somewhat trolling when I said T. Higgins is he's not a bum. I'm just not.
You call him mid.
Impressed, bro.
Have you seen him in the playoffs?
Like, how do you watch receivers play like that and call them mid? I just don't get it.
I say that because I really can't see them doing that as a number 1 receiver on another team. That's the perspective I put it in, bro. Like, we are high up on Calvin Ridley. I don't see him being the best receiver on a like, I don't see him just balling as a number 1 receiver.
Calvin Ridley was the number 1 receiver on his team, and he
wasn't that impressive. Like, what was his number? Like, what was he doing, bro? Nobody was like, oh, Calvin Ridley's a top 10 receiver or a top whatever receiver.
Yes,
like,
they were saying that. Yeah,
who was saying that? Who?
It was league wide known.
Nobody was talking. Is he in the NFL top 100 right now?
He didn't play last year.
He didn't play last year, so they can't put him in there. He was suspended. You can't do that.
You guys, bro. Like Garrett Wilson,
by your standards, his last full season, he was second team All-Pro and had 1,300 yards. Over 1,400 yards and 9 touchdowns.
I didn't know what he had, but again, nobody was talking about this man.
They were though. They were.
They had to be talking about that.
They were talking about.
He was a top 4 receiver in the league.
They were.
Or top 6.
We're definitely talking about him, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you talking about these receivers like they're not good. I'm just like, you're calling these people that are actually good average, where the average. So when we look at average receivers, they're terrible. They're trash. Now, if you look at your team, if you were a GM, your receivers would hate you. They would be like, "Damn, bro, you think I suck? I just put up 1,000." Like it's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. They would be like, "Bro, I just put up 1,000." That's I don't know, man.
I really just feel like if you are like even when y'all bring up Diggs, I'm like, bro, okay, well, you see that. When Diggs was in Minnesota, bro, he wasn't getting those yards because he wasn't getting those targets, bro. Of course, when you're the only receiver, bro, you're going to get more targets. I get that. I'm not saying that's.
So you know what's crazy? Because one year I was looking, Diggs had I'll tell you the year. You talking?
But this is what I want to say about Diggs though, and it's not just about Diggs, but all receivers. For you there's a certain amount of targets you have to get 1,300 yards. Like, you can't get 1,300 yards with just 100 targets. You can't get 1,300 yards with just 110 targets. You have to get a certain amount of targets to get 1,300 yards. So what I am saying is that these guys that you're saying, they don't have this amount. They don't got this. They don't got that. They don't got that. Look at how many times the ball is actually getting thrown their way. And then when you look at, so that's when I say that is because you got to look at the ratio, how many targets they got and how many catches they got. When you look at that, their catch ratio is high. They're just not getting enough targets. And that's why they're probably got only 1,000 or maybe only 1,100 yards. And you're not putting that into factor, and you're just saying, yo, you're average because you got this. What? Like,
no,
bro.
I'm not saying it. I'm looking right now, and I don't. Hold on, bro. Let me make sure this is correct.
So there was a year Stephon Diggs had 149 targets and only 1,021 yards. Was he ass that year or mid?
He had to be.
That's mid. That's very mid. Yes,
it's mid. Right. But
that was T. Higgins has done
right?
that twice.
Right?
No, that was his 4th year in the league.
So it's last year in Minnesota.
Diggs' second year in the league. He had more targets than T. Higgins has ever gotten, and T. Higgins still had more.
But he still didn't have the most targets on his team though. He was playing behind Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen was,
and that's my point. T. Higgins doesn't get the most targets. Like Jamar Chase missed 4 games and still had 40 more targets than him.
Let's stop talking about T. Higgins, bro. I told you, I clearly was.
Somewhat. Okay. That was the one because I can't believe I was confused how you could watch, especially the last 2 years versus Kansas City Chiefs, where they're literally double teaming him. He's
a good receiver, but it's not based off of just his stats. Okay, he's a good receiver. Okay.
We don't, none of us go based off of only stats of him. So when you say that,
how you calling these guys average, bro? Like what? It's crazy. I just can't call them average, bro. I just can't.
I say all this to say that if the standard is 1,000 yards, bro, it's gonna be a lot of receivers in the league who gonna be getting a lot of good contracts, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. You don't
because as we see, it's starting to turn into a passing league. So if 1,000 yards is going to start becoming the standard for a number one receiver on the team, bro, these receivers are going to be demanding a lot of money.
No, see, like this is the thing. You don't have to be a good. You don't have to be the number one receiver on your team to be a good receiver. You don't. And I think that's where you get that miss. To be a good receiver, you don't have to be number one. You can be the number 2 option and still be a good receiver, right? You can, but if you are a number 1 option on your team, you're probably in the echelon of top 15, top 10, right? That's great receivers. There's a difference between being good, mid, average, good, and then great.
96 receiver. There's 96.
There's 32 teams, DL, and only 22 people got over 1,000 yards. That means there is 10 teams that didn't have a receiver that went over 1,000.
And there are more than 3 to 5 teams that 2 receivers went well over 1,000.
Yeah, 2 receivers. Yeah, you're right. 2 receivers went well over 1,000 because they have good receivers at a number 2 and a great receiver at a number 1. That's why they're getting that. That's what I'm saying to you.
No, Joey. Like you don't have to be a number 1 receiver to be great to be called a number 1 receiver, bro. So like you say, you don't have to be a good receiver to be you don't have to be great either.
That is also true. That is also true, DL. That is also true. But when you look at the great receivers, they're number 1. When you look at I think you keep everybody in the top 10. It's like, oh, if you're not great, you're ass.
No, I didn't say that, bro.
Yeah, because the guys you're talking about are only the top 10 receivers. The guys that you have in your category are only top 10 receivers. You say, yo, you got to get 1,300 yards. You got to get this. You got to average this. Those are only the top 10. So anybody outside the top 10 is terrible.
No, it's just convenient that the people that I have in my top 10 are well over 1,000. That's just convenient.
No. I didn't say that. You reversed it. I said
no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. The people in my top 10 conveniently have over 1,000 yards on top of them being good to great receivers.
What I am saying for you, your criteria of a great receiver, or no, not even your criteria of a good receiver, right?
Over 1,100 yards.
Over 1,100 yards. Most of them are either they're top 10 or top 15. Because let's say we put the 1,100 yards in it, top 10 or top 15. Anybody under 15 is average.
Average. Yes.
I can't agree with that. I have to disagree. I have to.
So when
we can just leave it at that.
When we do these tier lists, bro, we don't have elite, good, average, below average, and trash.
Yeah. I'm not putting some of the guys you named, I'm not putting them in average. That's what
TJ Hawkinson almost had 1,000 yards. Is he a good receiver, bro?
He didn't.
He's a tight end. He's a
tight end too.
Target. He's a top 10 tight end.
And he doesn't. And you look at
his targets, his targets nowhere close. And why does he have that many yards, bro?
Because he gets a lot of yards. He gets
the ball.
He's a good tight end too.
Because he gets
he's not an average tight end. He's a good tight end.
He's the number one option, bro. Apparently.
Where?
TJ Hawkinson is not a number one option.
Where?
He had more yards. He had more yards than Thielen.
He's the number 2 option.
He didn't get more targets than Thielen. Like I don't like this one. I don't.
Jay Jett is on the Vikings. Yeah, TJ Hawkinson plays on the Vikings.
Yeah.
So Jett is number 1. TJ Hawkinson is number 2.
Yeah, that's true. And
TJ Hawkinson is like a top 5 tight end.
He's nice. This nigga is nice. Like TJ Hawkinson is nice. Like
two people almost 1,000 yards. So oh my god.
But you said almost. He didn't get 1,000.
So the other
guy did.
The other 500 yards that you can shift from Jay Jett and put it on him, that they're pretty even then.
So what are we saying? I'm confused. What's going on right now?
I'm saying,
what are you saying?
Bruh,
you're not saying anything.
There are because you're making me bounce around to what I'm saying, bro.
You're saying 1,000 yards isn't impressive.
Only 22 people who have gotten over 1,000 yards.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying that there are teams in which multiple people have over 1,000 yards, such as the Eagles, such as the Vikings, such as the
Vikings don't have it. Stop saying the Vikings because he
didn't. No, not the Vikings. The Eagles,
the Bengals,
Chargers, Bengals,
the Miami Dolphins,
Bucks, Dolphins.
Yeah,
Waddle went over 1,000.
Yes, he did.
Okay, exactly. So if you have teams,
is Waddle average?
I don't think Waddle's average because he's a good player. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what the fuck we've been.
No, that's not what you're saying. That's not what you're saying, bro. That's not what you're saying.
Then I say, how can you sit there and watch a receiver play and call him average? That's all I've been saying. I cannot.
He's not average. Waddle's not average because I've seen Waddle house a slant, bro. Like he's a good receiver. He's a good route runner and he's fast. And
I can say this.
Did we not watch Garrett Wilson kill the Bills last year?
What?
I didn't. I'm not gonna lie.
See, that's my point. That's my point. That's my
people
point.
that you're calling average, you just haven't watched enough of.
That's what I said. Like that's what I said. We threw it. Y'all threw it out there as if like, oh well, because he has 1,100 yards, he's nice.
No. Yeah, how many times did I say?
I say Deontay Johnson is a top 20 receiver. He's only had 1,000 yards. And when they talk about Deontay Johnson, I'm talking about how he could get open. I always talk about.
I agree. I think Deontay Johnson's a top receiver too because he's a good route runner. He can get open, he can catch the ball, and he does it on the outside, bro.
Yeah, but how many times did I have to say, "Yo, I watch these receivers and call them a good receiver," and you are saying no because they did it. Just because they got 1,000 doesn't make them a good receiver. And I'm telling you, yo, no.
I think his argument only works for DK Metcalf, who he does not respect.
That's what I'm saying.
DK. Freaking Ayuk, freaking who else?
Ayuk is a great route runner.
I'm on the fence about Tyler Lockett because he's been like
Ayuk is a great route runner, DL.
Yeah, Ayuk is a good receiver, bro.
Ayuk is a great route runner. Everybody been calling for him to have this great season because of the ability.
I mean, is Brandon Cooks a good receiver to you? Is Brandon Cooks a good receiver to you, or is he mid?
No.
Brandon Cooks not a good receiver.
He's not good.
He's average.
All right, bro.
All right, man. We can go, man. We can
All right,
go.
man. All
Y'all
right,
want
man.
okay, like,
I'm about to get right back on because DL is wilding. Let's go play some video games, man.
Am I missing something?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you're missing footage. You're missing footage. You gotta watch footage. That's it.
I need this. Since you're not doing shit, I need you to spend this week. Go look at our top receiver list. I'll put the doc. Everybody should have access to it, but I'll put the doc in there for everybody to see, and then we can take a look at it.
Evaluate. Just
And
evaluate.
evaluate our top 20 receiver list. And I want you to just go watch these guys play the game of football.
It's
And you watch a lot of football, so I'm very surprised with what you're saying.
it's crazy.
You had Sunday Ticket or whatever you had last year. Hulu has live sports.
I just don't. These names don't pop out to me as like, oh yeah.
Because you don't know them, bro. You don't know them. You don't
He
watch.
played for us, bro. I know Brandon Cooks. He played for us
He barely played for you guys, though.
in the
You know
Super
what
Bowl.
I'm
He
saying?
played with us in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he barely played, though. That's what I'm saying. Like he barely played for us.
when he played for us. Yeah, Tom
Don't
Brady.
even bring up 1,000. Don't bring up 1,000. Right? You don't be like that. Don't bring up 1,000. You gotta say 1,100. You gotta say 1,100 from now on. You can't even say 1,000 anymore.
1150. Okay. He was over. He was well over a few.
He didn't play for the Patriots. I'm like, oh, sure. I know he did.
He did.
Yeah, he
right?
almost had 1,100.
He got smacked in the Super Bowl. Remember?
Yeah, he did. He did. Play. He did play for them, man. I don't know, man.
Yeah, he had that on 65 catches. It's crazy.
Bruh, he called him average. It's nuts, bro. There's no way.
You know who the defense was worried about? That's why.
Oh my
Gronk.
god. Yeah.
Gronk.
That guy. Listen, man.
Probably why it was the lowest scoring Super Bowl ever, right?
Kevin Hogan.
Why,
Exactly.
Watch
Because they were worried about Edelman.
It was Chris.
Because we had to rely on Brandon Cooks. That's why.
It was
He
Chris.
got hurt in the first quarter. What are you talking about?
Smack.
Facts.
Tried to.
Watch some footage, man. Watch some footage. I think you need to watch some footage.
So look at
bro.
the podcast, Doc, and look at our top 20 receivers. I just want you to watch all of these guys and then tell us how you were wrong throughout the week as you watch them.
Highlights live, bro. Like I gotta watch.
Oh man,
games.
I said watch footage.
They got games. They got
watch
film.
footage.
Highlights live, bro.
Watch the bad games. Watch the good games. Just watch.
All right, man.
Watch,
All right, y'all. Till next time. We are out of here. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Join the Discord.